welcome to Computer Parts Conference 2023. Today we have some very exciting announcements. Computer Parts Conference is all about silicon, all about our CPUs and GPUs. Back at our Developers Conference in May, we shared some very exciting announcements related to silicon. We announced that we're transitioning away from our clone Xbox and PlayStation consoles to our own Neon computers. And we announced that we are transitioning Neon Dream from Clapdragon to Neon Silicon. We got some big announcements for our CPUs and GPUs. Let's get started with our Neon D-Series CPUs. Our Neon D-Series is the most advanced lineup of CPUs in the world. And last year, we introduced our Neon D40 series CPUs. But we've thought that this lineup was very complex. This year, we're introducing a simplified lineup with simplified names. Our next generation is Neon D5. The D5 lineup is all about simplifying the lineup, improving performance, and lowering prices. It starts with a new architecture, Nitro. Nitro increases performance by 20% and doubles the number of efficiency cores to 8 now. And for the first time ever on a desktop, we're moving to 3nm. This will make these CPUs more efficient while improving performance. All these CPUs have our Neon J6 integrated graphics. It's a 10-core GPU with 4 teraflops, 60 gigapixels a second, and 120 gigatexels a second. And all of these CPUs use our SK2 socket, same for our Neon D40 series. You don't need to change your motherboard. We have 4 new CPUs, Neon D5, D5 Plus, D5 Pro, and D5 Max. Let's get started with Neon D5. D5 has a 14-core CPU with 6 performance cores and 8 efficiency cores. Compared to the last generation D43Z and CPUs from Intel and AMD, D5 is 20% faster than D43Z, 10% faster than Core i5-13600K, and 28% faster than a Ryzen 5 7600X. Next, D5 Plus. D5 Plus has an 18-core CPU, 10 performance, and 8 efficiency cores. Compared to D45Z and Intel and AMD, D5 Plus is 18% faster than D45Z, 28% faster than Core i7-13700K, and it's 47% faster than a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. Next, D5 Pro. D5 Pro has a 22-core CPU with 14 performance cores and 8 efficiency. Compared to D47Z and Intel and AMD, D5 Pro is 18% faster than D47Z, 56% faster than a Core i9-13900K, and 60% faster than a Ryzen 9 7950X 3D. Last but not least, Neon D5 Max. D5 Max has a 26-core CPU with 18 performance and 8 efficiency. Compared to the already industry-leading Neon D49Z and compared to the 2 fastest chips from Intel, D5 Max is 18% faster than D49Z, 51% faster than a 56-core Intel Xeon, and 92% faster than a Core i9-13900KS, making it the world's fastest consumer CPU. So that's Neon D5. But that's not all. We're also upgrading our mobile CPUs with our Neon D5M lineup. D5M has 2 performance cores and 8 efficiency, 10 total. Compared to Neon D43M and a Core i5-1335U, it's 18% faster than the D43M, and while performing slightly better, it consumes half the power of the Core i5. D5M Plus has a 12-core CPU, 4 performance, 8 efficiency, and when compared to D45M and a Core i7-1355U, it's 18% faster than D47M and 16% faster than a Core i7. D5M Pro has a 14-core CPU, 6 performance, 8 efficiency, and performance is 18% faster than D47M, and while performing similarly, it consumes a third of the power of a higher-end Core i7 mobile chip. And last, there's D5M Max. It has a 16-core CPU, 8 performance, 8 efficiency, and performance of D5M Max is 18% faster than D49M, and while performing almost the same, D5M Max sips only a fourth the power of a high-end Core i9 mobile chip, and that is our Neon D5 lineup. Now, let's talk about our HEDT, Neon X, and Neon Z series CPUs. Last year, we unveiled our Neon X40 and Z40 series CPUs, the world's fastest CPU lines. But today, we're doing something a little different. We're going to be replacing both our HEDT CPU lines with just our Neon X lineup, with our Neon X5 series. We have a wide range of X5 CPUs, starting with Neon X5. X5 is two D5 Pro dies with a 44-core CPU, 28 performance, 16 efficiency, and all of these CPUs are on our same Neon XK2 socket as last year. We only have one CPU to compare these CPUs to because it's the fastest CPU in Geekbench. CPU performance of the X5 is 2.25 times faster than that Intel Xeon with a 56-core CPU. Next, X5 Plus. It's two Neon D5 Max dies, giving it a 52-core CPU, 36 performance, 16 efficiency, and compared to that Intel Xeon, it's 3 times faster. Next, X5 Pro. X5 Pro is 4 D5 Pro dies, giving it an 88-core CPU, 56 performance, 32 efficiency. Compared to that Xeon, it's 4.5 times faster. Next, X5 Max. It's 4 D5 Max dies, giving it a 104-core CPU, 72 performance, 32 efficiency. Compared to that Xeon, it's 6 times faster. Next, our first ever Ultra chip, Neon X5 Ultra. It's 8 D5 Max dies, giving it a 208-core CPU, 144 performance, 64 efficiency, and compared to that Xeon, it's 12 times faster. And finally, our first ever Extreme chip, Neon X5 Extreme. It is 16 D5 Max dies, giving it a 416-core CPU, 288 performance, 128 efficiency, and compared to that Xeon, it's 24 times faster, making it the world's fastest CPU. So that is our Neon X5 lineup. Together with our Neon D5 and D5M CPUs, it's the world's best, fastest, and most efficient lineup of CPUs. Now, let's talk GPUs, starting with Neon GFX. Last year, we showed you our Neon GFX 4000 lineup, and today, we're also renaming these GPUs with major upgrades and a greatly simplified lineup. This is Neon G5. The G5 lineup consists of 4 GPUs, starting with Neon G5. G5 is an incredibly compact GPU, being our first ever single slot card. Don't let the small size fool you, this thing is fast. It has 25 teraflops, 8000 GF5 cores, 12 gigs of GDDR6W RAM, 384 gigs of memory bandwidth, all while consuming just 40 watts of power, all at just $299. When compared to the RTX 4060 at the same price and the RTX 4070, which is double the price, G5 is 71% faster than the RTX 4060 and 10% faster than the RTX 4070, despite that card being double its price. Next, G5 Plus. G5 Plus is also a single slot card, but it's just slightly bigger. G5 Plus has a 35 teraflops, 10,000 GF5 cores, 16 gigs of GDDR6W RAM, 512 gigabytes a second of memory bandwidth, consuming just 60 watts of power at $499. Compared to the similarly priced 16 gigabyte for RTX 4060 Ti and the $300 more RTX 4070 Ti, G5 Plus is 73% faster than the RTX 4060 Ti and 8% faster than the 4070 Ti. Next, G5 Pro. G5 Pro is a dual slot card with 2 fans. G5 Pro has 50 teraflops, 12,500 GF5 cores, 32 gigs of GDDR6W RAM, 1 terabyte a second of memory bandwidth, consuming 120 watts at $699. Compared to the $500 more RTX 4080 and $800 more RTX 4090, G5 Pro is 42% faster than the 4080 and 8% faster than the 4090. And last, G5 Max. G5 Max has a similar design to G5 Pro, but with bigger fans for better cooling. G5 Max is 2 G5 Pro dies with 100 teraflops, 25,000 GF5 cores, 64 gigs of GDDR6W memory, 2 terabytes a second of memory bandwidth, consuming 240 watts at $13.99. And compared to the $200 more RTX 4090, G5 Max is 2.1 times faster than it. So that's our Neon G5 GPUs. But we're not done yet. Last, let's talk Neon ZFX. ZFX is the world's fastest GPU lineup, and today we're rebranding it to Neon Z and introducing our Z5 lineup. This is the most advanced GPU lineup in the world, and it starts with Neon Z5. Z5 is a dual-slot triple-fan card. It has 250 teraflops, 60,000 GF5 cores, 256 gigs of GDDR6W memory, 8 terabytes of memory bandwidth, consuming 480 watts at $29.99. We have no other GPU to compare to than the 4090. Z5 is 5.4 times faster than it. Next, Z5 Pro. Z5 Pro is similarly designed to Z5, but now triple slot. It has 350 teraflops, 100,000 GF5 cores, 512 gigabytes of GDDR6W memory, 12 terabytes a second of memory bandwidth, consuming 500 watts at $39.99. Z5 Pro is 7.6 times faster than the 4090. Next, Z5 Max. Z5 Max has 3 bigger fans now. It's 2 Z5 Pro dies with 700 teraflops, 200,000 GF5 cores, 1 terabyte of GDDR6W memory, 24 terabytes a second memory bandwidth, consuming 600 watts at $79.99. Z5 Max is 15 times faster than the 4090. Next, Z5 Ultra. Z5 Ultra is a quadruple slot card. It's 4 Z5 Pro dies with 1.4 petaflops of compute performance, 400,000 GF5 cores, 2 terabytes of GDDR6W memory, 48 terabytes a second of memory bandwidth, consuming 750 watts at $159.99. Z5 Ultra is 30 times faster than the 4090. And last, Z5 Extreme. Z5 Extreme is 8 Z5 Pro dies with 2.8 petaflops of compute performance, 800,000 GF5 cores, 4 terabytes of GDDR6W memory, 96 terabytes a second of memory bandwidth, consuming 1 kilowatt at $319.99. Z5 Extreme is 60 times faster than the 4090 and is the world's fastest GPU. So that is the Z5 lineup, the world's most powerful GPU lineup. Together with the G5 lineup, they are the world's best, fastest, and most efficient GPU lineup. So what a day. To recap, we took our Neon D series CPUs to a whole new level with our D5 lineup, ranging from D5 all the way up to D5 Max. That also ranges for our Neon D5M lineup, taking mobile performance to a whole new level. The world's fastest CPU lineup with our Neon X5 lineup, ranging from X5 all the way up to X5 Extreme. Our Neon G5 lineup, ranging from G5 through G5 Max. And the world's most powerful GPU lineup from Z5 all the way up to Z5 Extreme. What a huge day of announcements. We cannot wait to show you what products we'll build with these new components. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.